Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This will get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news that 100 days of mayhem has not only killed the global leadership position of the US, Americans themselves, both consumers and business, are reacting by turning sharply defensive. The US dollar is under pressure, Wall Street is down sharply, and benchmark bond yields are dropping hard. Over the weekend, the US February PMIs, though, show that output growth is faltering and payrolls are declining as optimism slumped as costs rise. Their services sector is now contracting and at a 2-year low, and their factory sector is expanding, however, but only back to its mid-2024 levels. And it isn't any better for American consumers. The final survey results for the University of Michigan sentiment tracking have come in weaker than the flash result, which indicated a sharp turn lower. In fact, it is now 10% weaker than in January, 16% weaker than a year ago. American consumers are spooked. One reason is they see high inflation ahead. The final reading for this indicates consumer prices are expected to rise 3.5% in a year, a worsening of the flash February result, where we reported a 3.3% rise. In Canada, retail sales volumes there were up 2.5% in December, up 3.9% in value terms from a year ago. This will be an interesting metric to watch in future, given the nationwide push by Canadians to shift away from buying American-made products in protest at the insults launched by its president. In Japan, they finally have inflation, real inflation this time. It climbed to 4% in January from 3.6% in the prior month, which is their highest reading since January 2023. And India is still expanding fast. Their February PMIs show a better than January rise for their services sector and a weaker than January expansion for their factory sector. Both expansions are the envy of other countries, however, even if it is from a low base. And the US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.43%, up 1 basis point from Saturday at this time, but down sharply from Friday. And the price of gold will start today at just under $2,935 an ounce, down $3 from Saturday. And oil prices are down 50 cents from Saturday at just on $70.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just under $74.50 a barrel. These markets are looking at a future of lower demand and higher output and inventories. And the Kiwi dollar is now at 57.4 US cents, down 10 basis points from Saturday. Against the Aussie, we're up 10 basis points at 90.3 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're down 20 basis points at 54.8 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just over 67.1 and down 10 basis points from Saturday. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.